Underway, both teams battling hard through the first half. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Yeah, what a remarkable half, the way he attacked the rim and scored in the paint. Defenders, they were trying to slow him down any way possible, but he still got through.
Easier said than done when he's the penetrator. His speed and agility make him extremely hard to defend.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Rockets, Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. Beverly and Harden man the backcourt. And it's Ariza in at the small forward position. 4 on the clock. Here's Lee. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his third assist on the night.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors are really a team with gifted passers, especially in the front court. Somewhat surprising that they were only in the middle of the pack in assists last season and one of the worst teams when it comes to turnovers.
Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession.
Ball. 12 seconds on the shot clock, 12.
Howard with this screen on Curry. Beverly, and no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And one reason why the Warriors' assists might not rank that high, they did run a lot of post-ups and isolations.
They did. They like to attack on the block and off the dribble. Ball movement wasn't always particularly effective, but it seemed to me that the Warriors were at their best when the ball was flying around the perimeter.
Here is Harden after the made shot by David Lee, and he gets it to go. 19 points for James Harden.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Now here's Curry. 12 points for him. The jump hook. That one rolling around and rims out.
You'd expect him to nail that one being that close to the hoop.
Here's Beverly, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. That's on Andrew Bogut.
Shooting for Houston.
Patrick Beverly is absolutely a hound dog defensively. He's got so much pit bull in him and how he goes about defending people at that guard spot. He's not a big playmaker or scorer. He's basically a three-point shooter and a defensive specialist.
That's good from Beverly. And Patrick Beverly, a nice find for the Houston Rockets, makes an ideal pairing with Harden in the backcourt.
Yeah, he sure does, Kevin, because he's tough, he's defensive-minded, he's a good complement to Harden, and I think any team in the league would love to have him just because of that toughness and that competitive desire.
All free throws good from Beverly.
Well, not everybody was happy with Dwight Howard's signing in Houston. The Rockets starting center, Amir Ashik, was not shy about expressing his displeasure. And, I think that hung over the team for a while. And it wasn't until late in the season that was kind of put to rest.
And early on last season, the Rockets tried starting Dwight Howard and Ashik together, but it didn't last, Steve.
Well, it worked defensively, Kevin, but on offense there just wasn't enough floor spacing. So from that point on, Kevin McHale would only use that combination against certain matchups. But for the most part, he went with a smaller format. Steph Curry, known for his great shooting, and rightly so, but a well-rounded player. In fact, he tied for second in the NBA last season with 3 triple-doubles.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
And Steph Curry's first triple-double, how about this? It happened early last season, and it only took him 3 quarters of play. In what was an early statement game for the Warriors against the hapless Sixers, Steph showed them who was in charge that night.
Now here's Jones. Beverly the pass to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. For the lead, Howard trying to free himself up. And James Harden good for 3. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the 3-point variety.
Yeah, and unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come, Clark.
Now here's Curry. 14 points for him. Shot left block, and Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Steph Curry, Steve, one of the best rebounding point guards in the NBA throughout his young career.
Yeah, not the strongest or the most explosive athlete, but incredible coordination and anticipation. And so his feel for the game allows him to figure out where to be before everybody else on the floor.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Beverly with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. From 12 feet out. And Bogut with the block. They push it up 4 on 3. Thompson outside. Back to Curry. There's the dish to Lee. Drills the baseline jumper. Lee's got 22. And not even 3 quarters out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
I'm looking over there at Steve. He's enjoying every second of it, Clark.
Yeah, me too.
Man, this has been great, guys. And the fans getting their money's worth here. Both teams just playing so hard out there.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Well, James Harden is a pure scorer, but for him to get this Rockets team where they hope to go, I think he has to lead in more ways than just offensively. Really needs to set the example with his defense, his effort, and his unselfishness as well.
Jeff Adrian's checked in for Terrence Jones. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He'd like them to concentrate on their transition game, to keep the tempo fast and put pressure on the defense in the open court. He also asked for a very strong effort on the offensive glass. He wants to see them cashing in on a lot of second chance opportunities. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. Now here's Curry. He's got 14, and that one's good. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
Lee with a solid pick that time.
For Houston, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's Howard, and again, the Rockets good for 2.
Boy, these teams really battling it out. This is a great game.
A bag full of lead changes. This has been fun to watch.
Curry kicks to Lee. Outside for Curry. Curry with another miss. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The pass to Beverly. He dishes it to Howard. Fades away. Andre Iguodala comes up with the rebound. Iguodala's got his 3rd rebound tonight, and he gets it to go. Thompson's got 11 points.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
And the basket by Harden.
Well, that shot keeps him at 100% from the field this quarter.
The Warriors trailing. Outside Curry. Thompson left side. A leaner. Misses off the right iron.
I'd rather see him just pull straight up. He went for that leaner, and it seemed to be off balance a bit.
Beverly dishes to Ariza. shoots from the baseline, and it's Houston with another.
And his stroke has been dead on, inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
Warriors trail by 3. Curry kicks to Lee. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Howard, the pass to Adrian. He kicks it to Harden. Passes to Ariza. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Trevor Ariza last season with perhaps the best campaign, Steve, of his 10-year career.
Yeah, he played starters minutes, shot a career-high three-point percentage. I think a lot of it, Kevin, was just the combination of playing with good bigs and then also John Wall's emergence as a great point guard. Ariza had a lot of open looks last year.
No good on the free throw.
And you could say that Ariza was in a contract year looking for a new contract, playing for a new contract, but he's upped his three-point percentage for 3 straight seasons. It seems he's put in the work to really solidify that part of his game.
Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And he sinks the second.
And Ariza has always been great shooting threes from the corners, but he's diversified a bit. Last season, the highest total of three-point makes in his career.
Now, here's Thompson. He's got 11. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, how about David Lee in this one? 8 rebounds, and he's picked up 1 dime.
I had no idea we'd be seeing a performance like this one today.
Totally dominant. I mean, pure domination.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And they're attacking the gaps in the defense with their quick, aggressive drives into the paint area.
Free throw good, Lee.
David Lee, very light on his feet for a big man. He played tennis until age 12, and that may have contributed to his mobility, but he can really move around the floor for a big man.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And so David Lee nails them both.
And David Lee, tremendous feet and excellent hands for a big guy. Really good touch catching and finishing around the rim, either hand. He's really an adept finisher, whether off the pass or on an offensive rebound.
Now here's Howard. 15 points in the game.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Warriors trail by 4. Curry setting the pick for Thompson. Lee against Howard, and it's Lee, that time on the assist by Green. And for David Lee, Steve, not just valued by his team for his play on the court, but also his presence in the locker room.
Yeah, a good teammate. He makes a big difference in the community. Those things can really help and make a big contribution to team chemistry.
Here is Harden after the made shot by David Lee. 6 on the shot clock. Ariza kicks to Howard. 11 feet away. The Warriors pull it in. Curry's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Green with a screen on Harden. It's Curry with the drive. That evens the score.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
For the Rockets, Daniels, he's checked in for Jeff Adrian, and it's Cannon in for Patrick Beverly. And then for Golden State, Spates comes in for David Lee, and it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson.
Steph Curry last season was 7th in scoring and 3rd in total assists in the NBA. He had the 4th most three-pointers over a season in NBA history, a year after he had set the NBA three-point season record. Not too bad for Steph Curry.
Spates dishes to Barnes. Golden State moving the ball around. Outside, Green. He feeds it to Curry for the lead, and he gets it to go. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Yeah, and that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
Here's Canaan. He's got 9. Howard in the post, guarded by Spates. Again, Howard missing. Warriors leading by 3. Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
Playing with a lot of confidence, just some self-assurance there. I like what we're seeing.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Well, you know, the Warriors have been a tough team at home for a while now, but it's in the last few years where they've proven that they can get it done on the road as well.
And the Warriors making a change here. Rush is checked in, and now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, guys, Kevin McHale had some advice for the team in that last break. He told his guys to make sure they keep the pace fast, to get out and run each and every chance they get. Also, he was just as passionate when he told them that they needed to put everything they have into their offensive rebounding. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
Well, the Warriors did more than hold their own on the road. I mean, they slowly have become one of the best road teams in the league. 24 wins away from Oracle last year.
Tell you what, he's a gutty player, guys. I mean, he's given away a lot of inches, a few inches anyway, and he still finds a way to win those rebound battles.
Here's Kanan. Howard, the pass to Harden. Dishes it to Ariza. Shot to stop the drought. That's good. Ariza's got 4 points in the quarter. And back on the topic of the Warriors, those 24 wins, Clark, were actually the third most in the entire NBA.
That really is something. Only the Spurs and Thunder won more road games than the Warriors did. When you get hot like this team can, you can win in any building, and they proved that.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Harrison Barnes missing on the 3.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Livingston kicks to Barnes. Green with a screen for Barnes. Shot off the pick, and he hits the jump shot.
Harrison Barnes.
And the Warriors lead by 3.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Pass to Daniels. And another 3 for Houston.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
And Rush kicks to Spates. Here is Livingston. Feeds to Barnes. Again, Golden State. Houston's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Harden dishes to Howard. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Howard's got it all tied up now for Houston.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Livingston kicks to Green. Pass to Livingston. Back to Green. There's the triple. Here's Spates. The feed to Barnes. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Green kicks to Livingston. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. That doesn't go either for Green.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, I've been impressed with just both teams' energy, just really working hard on the boards.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it, and I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Houston on top, ending the third quarter on a 12-4 run. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And it's the Rockets with the ball. A 2-point game on the court for Golden State here in the fourth. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Harrison Barnes is out there with David Lee, and it's Livingston in at the point guard position. Johnson goes in.
Well, you look at how the Warriors have improved, really a change in philosophy from years past. New ownership wanted size for position and rebounding, defense, toughness. They've really established a nice foundation.
And the first big move towards that size and defense for the Warriors was the trade of Monte Ellis for Andrew Bogut with Milwaukee.
And like many trades, it was questioned initially, but Bogut has brought that toughness and interior defensive presence this team so desperately lacked, and the wins have really validated the Warriors' new direction.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State, Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Steph Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. And Johnson drops them both.
Well, playing in the West can be a grind, and that's what was impressive about where the Rockets ended up. They didn't rely on their bench a whole lot. They really rode their starters.
Curry kicks to Thompson. No good with the triple.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
Beverly the pass to Howard. Three-pointer. The second chance effort. The shot misses. Good D by Lee.
This is why you need size inside, the ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
As you said, Clark, Rockets did well against the rest of the conference and really didn't have a deep rotation.
Usually that can catch up to a team, but the Rockets starters were able to stay healthy and log big minutes last year, and it's why they nabbed that fourth seed in the West.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the Horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
Back to Thompson. Outside Curry. Here's Lee, 6 to shoot. Tries again. No good from Bogut. Rockets leading by 6. And it's Houston on the break. Here's Johnson. Great D that time from Iguodala. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Johnson. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Kicks it to Beverly. This one for 3. And it's Curry with the rebound. Curry's got 4 rebounds in this game.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
Thompson from the high post, he drills it.
Assist goes to Andrew Bogut.
Rockets have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Jones with the screen on Curry. Beverly dishes to Jones. And the pass to Beverly. And it's sent back by Bogut. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry leading the charge. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Houston in the lead. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Beverly. Here's Howard. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Howard's got 12 points in just the second half. Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, Dwight Howard, I think still the best center in the league, but I think his back injury back in 2012 has robbed him of some of his explosiveness. But despite that, he remains one of the most athletic centers the league has ever seen.
Warriors trail by 4. Curry kicks to Lee. From 11 feet away. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Now, very solid offensive execution out there.
Shooting for Golden State, David Lee. Shooting 1.
That one misses for David Lee. Houston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And Beverly kicks to Johnson. And an air ball on that one. Way off. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Out of bounds, Houston takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Rocket shooting at 51%. Really solid. And Beverly kicks to Ariza. Howard, the pass to Beverly. And some nice passing there by Houston. Johnson outside. Jones sets the pick for Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Ariza. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And the Rockets lead by 4.
And now both of these clubs really in a groove here.
Already a high-scoring game, but it has become an offensive showcase down the stretch.
Thompson dishes to Curry. Back to Thompson. Lee kicks to Curry. From past the arc, and it's good. Curry's got 15 points here in the second half.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
The Rockets shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. The dish to Howard. Baseline jumper. That's good. Warriors trail by 3. Curry passes to Iguodala. Curry kicks to Bogut. Back to Curry. Plenty of space. The shot misses. And the Rockets take it the other way. Now here's Beverly. Jones with the screen on Curry. And Beverly kicks to Jones. He dishes it to Beverly. Just 5 on the clock. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry's got his 6th rebound on the night.
If I'm him, I'm looking to move the ball the rest of the quarter because he cannot buy a shot.
Lee sets a screen for Curry. Back to Lee. Outside for Curry to tie it up. Another 3 for Golden State.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
They better not make it 3 straight because now all of a sudden you're looking at a hot streak.
Jones kicks to Ariza. Passes it to Howard. Fades and shoots. Good. Howard's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Curry attacking, and that one's good. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
That's a big basket there, and you can expect him to be very involved and aggressive the rest of the way.
Dishes to Johnson. Off target with his 3. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terrence Jones. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. James Harden, he's checked in for the Rockets.
James Harden.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Now Curry. Lee sets a screen for Curry. And it's Lee penetrating. Thompson against Harden. Lee kicks to Curry to take the lead. Tries again, and the layup by Lee. Lee's got 14 points here in the second half.
Love the way he fought for that putback. You know, he's willing to put in a lot of hard work in this game, no doubt about that.
Harden dishes to Howard. Fade away, and Lee pulls it down.
Oh, he had to fade away there. The defense was all over him, and he got it off, just couldn't get it to go.
Outside Curry. Out to the right wing. Jones against Lee. Pass to Iguodala for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one.
Man, they are spreading the floor and letting it fly, really knocking it down from outside.
And I love that gunslinger's mentality, Steve. Playing to win as opposed to playing it safe. I call it prevent offense when you try to protect the lead. Let it fly, let it fly, let it fly.
Here's Beverly. Here's Howard. Banked in off the glass. Howard's got 29.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
Lee, left side. Can't hit, so Houston will take it the other way. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Howard in the post. Curry meets him. Howard, good.
Here in the deciding moments, and he's doing damage. 6 of 8 from the field, providing clutch scoring when it's needed most.
Feeds it to Lee. The baseline jam, and he gets it to go. Lee's got 16 here in the second half.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Beverly, the pass to Harden. And here's Beverly. Ariza kicks to Harden to tie it up. There's the bucket. Good. Harden's got 31.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
To the left wing. On the wing, Iguodala. Ariza covering. Curry, a screen on Ariza. Iguodala dishes to Curry. A 3-ball. Iguodala, no good. And they're in position to take the lead.
You know what? A bucket here would mean a bunch at this stage of the game.
Harden with it. Howard setting the pick for Harden. Ariza has the open look. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 17 points for Trevor Ariza. Warriors trail by 3. 1:57 left to play in the final quarter. Lee outside. Back to Thompson. 6 to shoot. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
My, he is so adept at finishing in the low post.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're ahead by 1. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Kevin McHale coaching his team during that break. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. It's deflected. Iguodala with the steal. Left side, Curry. They double-team Curry. Great D that time from Howard. Houston's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Now here's Beverly, guarded by Curry. Now here's Beverly, 6 to shoot. Harden kicks to Beverly. For 3! Connects from downtown!
Ooh, a pressure basket right there.
Now that's coming through in the clutch.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 4. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Okay, fans, let's get loud!
There's 57 seconds left in the game. Thompson in the corner. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. He kicks to Howard. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his second. Shooting for Houston, Dwight Howard. At the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
I'm sure he would have liked to have had all of those, but he still padded their lead a little bit at least.
And it's off the back rim, no good, and he commits the intentional foul.
Stephen Curry. That's his first personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for Houston, Patrick Beverly. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
You got it out. Make sure the pitch down there. I got you. I'm outlet. I got bag, you're big. Here we go, I got my man. Right here.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Golden State's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Thompson, it's good! And now they trail by just 4.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, I mean, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Personal foul, 4th team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Patrick Beverly. At the line for 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one, and that puts them up by 5. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Curry. He's tightly guarded. He feeds it to Lee. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And that shot sucked the life out of the whole building.
Oh, that was a big one, Clark. You can hear it.
Yeah, that was a gut punch right there. These fans, oh, man, they're struggling. But you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management crucial.
2 shots.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, that's going to be it. Great work at the charity stripe. That'll close this game out.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're behind by 5. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And obviously time is the big factor here, guys. They need to get points fast and then go for the steal, and if not, a quick foul.
Hard as it is, you just have to hope the guy you send to the line doesn't convert.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Iguodala outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Timeout called the Rockets. They're ahead by 2. Just 4 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Penalty situation. Shooting for Houston, James Harden. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. Puts up a prayer, and the miss. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the W. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight ones.
And now we send you down to Doris Burke courtside, who's with our Jordan Player of the Game. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Dwight, what a terrific performance, both scoring and rebounding the basketball. What enabled you to have such a major impact tonight?
Just thank God, you know, I'm healthy and I'm able to do all the things I can do on the floor because of him. So my objective tonight was just to come out and win.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, that about concludes our broadcast tonight. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we leave you with our Jordan Player of the Game.